Alright, welcome back everyone. Doing our first Hardie plank board here. So I measured the distance there, 130, 140, and 3/8, right? So it says to leave an 1/8 inch gap on both sides. So I gave it a 1/16 more, 140 and 3/8, 7/16. And to compensate for the width of the blade there when you do the line, if you measure right on the line, so that gives us the 1/8 inch gap on both sides. So I've got my board here, and I'm going to attempt to put this up by myself, and just kind of, I think on the lines there, I hope those are where the studs are. So I did that all the way down as well. Hopefully, that's where they are. So I'm gonna try and put this up here by myself. See if I can show you guys how I get it done. Maybe if I get it done. Oh. So let's see here. Bear with me. So yeah, hopefully you can see. Yeah. It's the best angle in the world, but hold on a second. A little bit higher. Okay, so this thing really zooms in. Let's see. Hold on. Back you guys off a little bit here. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Now. Okay. There, now you can see a little bit better what I'm doing. So I'm going to try and put this up by myself. Just see if I can do it. And then hopefully you can also do it. So here we go. Probably won't be able to hear me very well, so just watch.
Rice do you want me to make?
However much you think is appropriate. Okay, so we got it up there. Let me check how level it is. Alright, so it's looking pretty level. So I'm gonna go ahead and obviously I can't have this tied in right here, because then this needs to go over, and this is holding it at the base here, and then trying to push that over into the stud hopefully, it's going to not allow it. So I might break the board. So I'm gonna have to undo this clamp and hold the board while I put the thing in. So watching here, I'll try demonstrate this. right. Saw my dropping the stuff and all that. But I think there we go. First board looks like it's in. Very important to get the first board super level. And yeah, check these boards. You probably saw me as I was going along, trying to keep the board level, because these boards they sag. So while you're installing it, you want to keep this first board is critical to make sure it's level. And then if you're using I'm going to be using these what are they called, gecko gauges. So basically, I gotta stop using the word basically. I always use that. Anyway, what you do is you clip this gecko gauge to the bottom of the first one, and then you cinch it on there, and it allows you to set the next board right into that groove right there, and you don't have to measure. But to my point, these boards sag along the length of them. So I put a gecko gauge, say here, and then I put one all the way at the other end over here, like at 12 feet, you will notice that it'll sag in the middle. There'll be a sag of at least, I would say, maybe even up to an inch. So just a tip, when you're doing this, after you get your first board in and it's nice and level, and you use these, if you're using a gecko gauge or other things like that that clip onto the first board, all you have to do is do the gauge, go about 2 feet, put the gauge there, secure the first one, then as you go over, secure it with a nail, then move the first gauge down another 2 feet, secure it, move the first gauge, and just keep going down and down the line, and that will ensure that you don't have a sag in your siding right in the middle. I'll do a video to show it, just in case it wasn't super explanatory, but there you go. There's the first one. It's got like an 1/8 inch gap on either side. When you're doing the Hardie plank, don't forget to measure to account for the width of the blade as you're cutting. Otherwise your gap might be a little bit wider. You're going to use more caulking, etc. So there we go. Hope that helped putting the first board on there. Have a great day, everyone. Good luck with your projects. Goodbye.